business. Right, it's your show, not my show.
I think we ran the 10 bells. We didn't do a show last week due to asphyxiation. Since then, or just before then, was the passing of Elias Theodorou.
Yeah, unbelievable. Such a great guy.
He knew, and his very close family knew.
Yeah.
And you kind of wonder if you go through that, or when you go through something like that, are you going to be able to just keep it quiet and fight and everything that you need to do? But big ups to Elias.
So young, like in your early 30s, liver cancer. Our Canadian correspondent, anything MMA, UFC, combat sport related, I was always willing to join the show and chime in, and walked away from his career really to be an advocate for medical marijuana and prolonging people's lives, and it's just a tragic story all around.
Yeah, I would even think this way if the guy was a douchebag, 32, 33, unless he's a criminal and a murderer and a rapist and all that, then you deserve to die, and hope you die.
Whoa.
What?
The show got real heavy.
Well, I'm just saying. If you're a murderer or a rapist, you deserve to die.
Not if you're a smooth criminal like Michael Jackson.
You should be taken to downtown Courtyard and killed live on TV and radio.
Going back to execution?
Absolutely.
Times Square?
I'm all for it. I'm all for it.
Town Square?
I would be happy to even be the executioner. No, I would. Now, I would have a hard time, and it's easy to talk because you don't know until you're put in that situation. I think it would be hard to go and murder someone, but I don't think I would have a problem killing someone.
You miss the guillotines? Like bring them back?
I'm cool with that.
Because, the Queen just passed away.
What does that have to do with killing?
Didn't they have, executions when she was born?
Well, probably.
She's old.
She was.
Lady, 7 centuries of,
crazy.
7 decades of,
We'll get back to that in a second because I do have kind of an off-the-wall question to ask. But back to Elias Theodorou, good dude, great dude, an advocate, like you said. There's not too many people, well, maybe you, I don't know, that would have the kahunas to do what he did with the All-Women's League. I can't even think of the name.
WNBA?
No, he was the ring boy.
Oh, yeah.
You talk a big game. I want to see you strut around, in the tee back and all that crap.
Well, I don't really want anyone to see that.
Exactly. We don't want to see it either.
It's a good thing for everybody, I think.
But yeah, may he R.I.P.
Absolutely.
Saturday, there's a little thing in Clearwater for Tyrone booze.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go out to that and pay my respects to T. A lot of awfulness. But that's life. Life is death. In the words of Hovan Drago, if he dies, he dies.
That's true.
Well, and somebody posted that about another thing that we are going to talk about with the Mike Evans deal and everything that happened in New Orleans. But since we didn't do a show last week, let's go back to what we would have talked about last week, the tardiness.
Oh, yeah.
To your right.
Yeah.
I got a phone call. I did get a phone call.
Yeah, but how many times can you call out? What's the policy? I don't think I've ever called out, have I?
Yeah, you have.
I like perfect attendance.
No, you don't.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Pretty sure I've
No.
never missed.
I'm sure.
I think the only time
Recently.
I took a laptop to Brazil and I didn't even have a Wi-Fi signal.
They didn't have internet in Brazil.
I was on top of a donkey riding to a mountain.
I'm talking to your future opponent, who we've been talking in great detail with David Vieira, and the UFC.
Yeah.
The UFC is returning to Rio.
Why is he still running away?
The end of January.
Okay.
And I'm talking to David about going. No, you're fighting here, so the 6 people that you know can come and watch you get.
He kept telling me, he's coming. I've been here every day. I haven't seen nobody.
Well, he doesn't need to come see you.
Not running. What do they call them, legs?
No, I keep telling you that's 2 different people.
Well, I don't know who these people are.
Legs would destroy you as well. What?
Well, if he has legs, have him come over here. I'm here every day waiting for people with legs, no legs. I don't know who's coming, but I just know that they're not Ryan Gordon.
David's pretty close.
Gordon Ryan. I don't know
Gordon Ryan.
But
the
greatest jiu-jitsu guy ever.
Well, and I read some things.
Oh, no one.
Well, no, again.
Don't throw dirt on the perfect. I mean, look, when you're that great at something, they have to criticize. So go ahead and say what you got to say.
I don't have nothing to say because I don't know if this is true.
Is he the GOAT?
He is the GOAT. We could ask David, too.
Okay.
His opinion. I don't know, and I'm not alleging anything. I'm just telling you something that I saw the headlines, and 99.9% of the media are full of crap, and they say stuff, and, clickbaits and all that
Sure,
kind of stuff.
of course.
But that there's a reason, according to this article, allegedly, there's a reason that he doesn't fight MMA, and he does these tournaments.
Because he wouldn't pass the USADA test. Well, he has a body that would indicate that he's not natural. Like his abdomen, his core, I mean, it's phenomenal. Like, he looks like a bodybuilder.
Right.
But he has the flexibility of like a Gumby. I mean, it's not natural. Like, you're not supposed to be able to move your body like that.
Wait until the minute, if you can last a minute. I'm not even sure you'll last a minute with David.
Yeah, I got 2 kids. I can last.
No, you won't. You've already used up 47 seconds. It's going to be ugly. It's going to be ugly. I give Chris Hovan, the former Buccaneer, former Minnesota Viking, I give him another 2 weeks, and he could beat you.
Well, he's 300-something pounds.
And he just started.
He's a monster.
You should see him, though.
And he lives in the trenches.
He has done jiu-jitsu now for 3 training sessions. 3.
3.
3.
Okay.
Phenomenal.
But he was a wrestler. He
was a wrestler.
Football player. He's a professional athlete.
He was asked to wrestle.
He
I don't know if he wrestled. When he got to Boston College, they wanted him to wrestle. And he said no because of football and whatever.
He eats, sleeps, trains, recovers for a career and got paid
Did.
crazy money to do it.
He did. He doesn't anymore.
But he still has the lifestyle. I go to work every day. I have to sit in traffic. I have to buy produce. I don't get to do what they do. If you gave me the same schedule and the money and the resources, I'll beat all those guys.
No, you wouldn't.
I would.
No, you wouldn't.
I would absolutely.
I guarantee you could take everything that you think you need, everything, for as long as you want. Now, again, it can't be too long because David's getting up in age. But you would.
He's a child. How old is he? 40?
You would never be able to pass David Vieira, ever.
46. These guys got youth on their side.
He doesn't have much youth.
Look, the only guy that's undefeated in the world is Father Time, and
That's true.
you are almost his same age.
Why are you now throwing me under the...
I even found you a Zumba instructor. She teaches silver sneakers. I got you signed up next Tuesday. Got the schedule right here, 12:30.
I'll be in Dallas for the Scorpions concert next Tuesday.
Oh, that was an amazing concert. I even became a drummer over the weekend.
I'm sure you did. Maybe you would hold the drumsticks properly. Not chopsticks. Now they're chopsticks.
Like, can I get the sushi? Where's the sushi at?
You are a complete moron. All right, we are going to hit this break. When we come back, we're going to talk about, we'll go back in time first because I still want to talk about, it was enjoyable, the Nate Diaz fight against Tony Ferguson.
Queen. I thought we were talking about the Queen of England. She's gone.
So?
I mean, that was the king. I mean, there's a whole,
the
dynasty's changing.
Has he been impeached yet as the king?
Can you do that?
I don't know.
How's a king resign?
All right,
I know how it does in chess.
Let's hit this break. When we come back, I'm sure Matt will bore the hell out of us.
Push him over.
This is Knockout Radio, brought to you by 8 Man Strong and Staff. So his mic's off.